There we go. Welcome. It is the September, I was about to say August for whatever reason, the September 25th edition of Morning Mindset. Welcome. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? Remember, when you get in here, if you're long time here, first time here, here's what I need from you. I need to know who you are. I need to know where you're from. I need to know what the weather's like in your area and what is in your cup. Those are what I need from you. But the biggest thing I need from you is your 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So for us, we're getting back into it because it is it is a day and a day and a day because, Mondays are like that just from stuff coming over the weekend. Corey's back after taking her little break and, get her caught up on things, get questions answered and set things up. So for us, we've got DTF, tattoos, press shirts, print stickers, emails to get caught up on. Those are our 5 things that we need to get done today. Because I know through some emails are going to lead to some meetings and some calls that we're scheduling up later on today. And the rest of the week, we've got other stuff in there, but it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week. So, hopefully you are also setting up for a good week. So let's check in. We'll see how everybody is doing and, do all of that fun jive there. So good morning to you, Darren, where it's 59 and sunny there in Topeka. Water in a cup on duty today. So it's like low 60s here. It is foggy as fog can be. Like you can see like 2 houses away and that's it. So it was spooky out there. And now that we're officially in fall, it was foggy out there. We had some storms roll through last night and they packed a punch. We got flooded a little. Our garage got flooded out, so that's always fun to deal with. The creek came out of its banks. It was a mess last night with as much rain. I want to say in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, we got maybe 4 inches of rain. It was a storm. And after that magnificent game yesterday, I guess that just was needed to wash my tears away. So yes, good times there. Hey, Sarah, thanks for finally made it for once. 63 and rainy there in southeast Wisconsin. Coffee in the cup. Sarah, did you have 1 or 2 events this weekend? I see you had the beast out there for it. Brian's got 60 and foggy there. Mountain Dew. Might switch to whiskey by noon. I hear you on that one, Brian, but I've got some calls, so I don't know if whiskey is in the cards, but it could be. It should be. Designs, press DTF, order DTF, finish 2 signs. That sounds like a lovely Monday, though, right? I mean, especially if jerk. I was going to talk to you more, but hey, after that, go Chiefs. I mean, listen, celebrating a win over the Bears, come on. Is that really a celebratorial win? No. Come on. You knew what was going to happen. Me being the dreamer I am, went in there thinking we had a chance at something, and we only had a chance of, getting shut out, but we didn't do that. So we've got that going for us. On the plus side, I do believe next week we play Denver. So, hey, we got a shot, baby. We got a shot next week. Chuck, good morning to you. It's 77 and sunny there in Central Florida. And Renee's got 66 from rainy Chicagoland. Hey, you're getting all the stuff from there. And she's giving her hellos to Chuck and Brian. Dawn, good morning to you. Jerry, hello. And look, Sarah and Renee are saying hi to each other. And Jerry's getting her Go Steelers in there. The regulars are here. They are. And hello, Dawn. Did I get that? I thought I did. And Barb, good morning to Barb from North Central Minnesota, where it's 58, 59 for high. So you're right there. That's just what it is. Rain on and off today. Drinking hot tea. FU, Facebook user. Facebook and Streamer don't always play nice together. And when that happens, you come up as Facebook user or FU. So the way to not have that happen is head over to right here, fatdadlive.com. You head over here. That gets you into the YouTube side of things. While you're there, make sure to like and subscribe, and then we will be able to see who you are. Otherwise, it's FU, unless you say who it is before it. Let's see, where were we? Because everything just bumped around there. And Teton's got 61 there, and he's got Doing the Can. Yeah, Doing the Can. I've got White Monster. That's what we're on. White Monster kick today. And Don, 14 rhinestone dance moms, 2 rhinestone jackets, 2 left chest, Westtown, 1 Barbie rhinestone for a gift, 1 football jacket. You got stuff going on today. Way to go, Don. And Sarah's things, she's got embroidery work orders, stage our largest school for production, set up stickers for orders, process 2 stores that completed this morning, and laser work orders. Look at that. Sarah's got a great Monday going on there. Go Lions. listen, I'm not going to be a hater of anybody, and nobody should ever be a hater of me because, hey, we're Bears fans here, and that's just how it is. Um, Wait, add to the list to get the beast from South Football Field and back to our parking spot. We had just one marching band tournament this weekend. I wasn't sure if you had something on both days or not, but it looked like fun. It looked like tons of fun. Look who's back joining us, Jen, this morning. I talked to Jen a little bit earlier. She gave me a lead on a product that I'm going to share in the group because it is a smoking deal that JP Plus has. Don't use the code because it won't give you the discount, which sucks for me, but hey, when there's a deal to be had, we're going to tell you about it. At least Taylor researching her next Heartbreak album took most of the attention of how bad the Bears were. I will 100% agree with that. The next album should be a banger, because you got Kelsey there, so we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, that definitely took a lot off. I think Taylor was shown more times on the screens than we were in the red zone or something fun like that. Connie, good morning to you. Coffee in the cup, 64 and cloudy. Getting invoices sent, embroidery, press orders, open VIP for my page. Very nice there, Connie, for you. And Jennifer and Renee are chit-chatting. New intro. I think I got the same. That's the same intro. I think that's so. Gold Minnesota Wilds hockey. We won yesterday. Hockey. When does hockey officially start? It's a couple more weeks out, isn't it? Or is it hasn't started already? Has it? I don't know. I gotta pay attention a little bit more. Diva Creative drinking caramel apple tea. Ooh, caramel apple tea. I might have to try that. Update online shop, answer emails, order thread, upload YouTube content, finally get my stitches out. Well, that sounds like a great day. What did you need stitches for? Did the embroidery machine attack you? I need to know what this happened for. Dawn was born and raised in Lake Zurich. Don't miss it. Love Las Vegas. You don't miss the winters, Dawn. Like, you miss the winters. Anybody who's in the Midwest, anytime they get out of here, that's the first thing they say. It's like, listen, I love where I'm at, but I really miss the Midwest winters. It really, really miss it. I will never say that. I won't. Corey found a couple places on her way down to Tennessee. He's like, oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm like, I will not miss this winter when we go. Jen has 21 things on her task list for today. I've knocked out 9 of them already. Very nice, Jen. That doesn't include about 500 pieces of pressing that needs to happen before Friday. Well, it's only Monday. So if we divide by 4, right, because you're going to have that done by Friday, it's 125 a day, right? We're just breaking it down. We're just breaking down the numbers. And Jerry, good morning to you. And Jen thought the same thing. Yeah, thanks, Taylor. Thanks. Hockey has started. Did it? See, I'm out the loop. I did thought it was like more like 6 games into the NFL season that started for whatever reason. There's that basketball will start at the end of October into November. I think that's what throws me off. Dawn does not miss it. Dawn does not miss it at all. All right, so let's talk about past couple days. So Friday turned into a mess for me. As the day went on, I kept feeling worse and worse, and it carried into Saturday, and I started feeling better early Sunday morning. Still at 100%, but man, that took a lot out of me on Friday. Friday, we got some different material in, and we were trying it out, and I'm happy to say that we were able to get some of it working well. So this is the translucent gold. So if I pull the sticker off here, you can see there, translucent-ish, but there. Oh, yeah, now you can totally see that translucent gold. So that worked out nice to be able to run that through it there. So we were able to get new labels printed up, test some new material out, and tried another one that seemed to do okay on it. So that's what we got done on Friday. We got orders out. We got things where they needed to go. So that's Friday. We got some more different media coming in to try on that to see how things turn out, but that worked out decent. So expect to see those in your packaging orders soon. The other thing is we did not close out a store. We opened a store, and so that was kind of a miscommunication on some parts of what was supposed to be in the store and what wasn't. And I had to go back and look them up. We never talked about this here, so we're going to get it on the next one. So that was an easy fix. And then throughout the weekend, it was tough. It was Mr. Momming it up while Corey was enjoying her time away. Friday we had soccer practice, and there's nothing better than go to soccer practice and there is no coach there, no nothing. So after being there 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, we're done. We're out of here. I mean, the kids were playing, they were playing soccer. They, divided themselves up and they basically had their own game, but I didn't feel good. Hattie didn't feel good. Neither one of us wanted to be there. I'm like, listen, there's not a coach here. We're leaving. We're getting out of here. So that was figured. And especially since on Saturday morning, we had pitcher morning because, we knew we had the game at 9, but we ended up having the game. We had to be there at 8 for pitchers, and there's nothing better to show up for pitchers. And you were the first one at the field. There's no other team there. Your team is not there. And then shortly, maybe 15 minutes after the fact, you're supposed to be there, another one shows up, and then a few more. But we never had a full team, so it was amazing. That took care of Saturday morning for us, and Saturday morning because soccer won that. And then I did forget that we had homecoming for the weekend, and Delaney so kindly remind me, he says, don't forget we have homecoming. And I'm like, oh yeah. So what time are pitchers? Where are pitchers at? So we went and did that, and it was an all right day. Like I said, I still don't feel the greatest. I say right now, not 100%, but I'm not at like crappy percent. So we'll get through it. Maybe I just need a nap today, and then I'll be good. We'll see. But that was the weekend. Like I said, for this week, we've got a couple shirt orders already lined up, ready to go. We've got some quotes out there that hopefully they come back. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll just keep pushing on from there, and then push it through. T-Town says Tinning now lost out because I didn't my high-end film. Oh, didn't have my high-end film in stock. Sucks, but moving on. Then lots of shirts to make and border. Not having things in stock. That's why I ran into that on the tattoos. I thought I had more here, and then I did not have enough to fill an order, and so we had to wait until it came in. That came in on Friday, so that's why that's going out today, so we can get that out there. I had surgery, so the stitches come up from that. Very nice. I just went back to get to a regular work day. I'm not the best, but taking it is Cindy. Good to know that you are doing well. What label printer we're using? We're using the Rolo. That's what we were using. In Jerry, this is the 2-inch. These are 2-inch round labels. Like I said, when we were trying it all out, like here's the holographic. So 2-inch round labels that we were running through our Rolo. Got to make sure the labels are thermal. Some of them said they were thermal and they were not, so they did no good. But things that we've tried so far has been that hollow one that has come out pretty decent. The gold has worked as well, and then we've got another just paper one that seemed to take it there. So we're just trying different ones, and it might be something that we're going to add to the site, but for now it's definitely for all of our packaging materials and things like that. It's way faster, which is cheaper to do this than to print it out on the roll-on that we have been doing. So that's what we got there. The other thing we talked about on Friday was the book. So we've got 3 of these. And I gotta, Brian, we gotta figure out, I know you're busy. We gotta figure out how we want to do this, because, you're the one who started it by presenting me the book. But I think it's a good thing if we can all figure out a way to, set some time aside and go through it. I mean, it's not a long book at all. We're only, 250 pages, 265 pages. And the thing is it's not crazy big or crazy small text. And there's a lot of pictures and things in there. So it works out pretty nice. But I need some action takers. If you're willing to take action, go through this with us, do the things that are in here. At least most of the things, at least put some effort into it. I have no problem sending you the book, on my dime. And we just go from there and make good things happen together. So once I put that out there, I'll just, I've only got 3 of them. It'll be kind of the first 3 in, get it. And that's just it. If you want it, then I'll give you my link where you can go get it from Amazon, and we'll get through there. But I think there's a lot of great information in that book, and that we can apply to our business and how we're going to do it. And I think that's where people where they struggle at is in our business, is how to make something like this apply to it. Well, hey, if we've got a group of 5 of us, if there's 3 there, I can get Brian on board and me. Between the 5 of us, we can come up with some ideas on how to apply this and make it work for our business. So kind of a little mini mastermind there for you. Let's see. We had Epsons at my old job. They printed color for customer honey bottles and also do lettering on pre-printed labels. So there's a couple Epsons that I'm looking at. The thing I did not like about the Epson is it doesn't give you an ink cost. There's not a whole lot of that you could do with it. So I've been on the fence about that. There's also the iColor 250 that seems to be, kind of on the fence. Some people love it, some people hate it. But if you really want to get into it, it seems like a good small to medium sized label printer in color is going to be from your Affinias. And what is it? The 501, I think, is where it's at. Might be a 301. But I think if we're getting something we're going to add to it, it's going to be that, because we already have access to full color labels. It's through one of our partners, so we're able to do it. They just have minimums that need to be met, and on some of those, it's just not worth doing, because a minimum 500,000, somebody wants 100. It's like, hey, we can't do this. So we're trying to find that void of what we can put in there for it. Ooh, look at that. Decided to order the book instead of the audiobook. There you go. Good job, Darren. Definitely need to try that on the rollo. Yeah. So, and like I said, with anything, and I'll put links to the ones that we use in the group. Thermal label rolls is the big thing. As long as it's a thermal label roll, you should be able to use it. Now, some of the issues that we found is like on some of the specialty stuff, it's not reading where stuff was. So it kept like really bouncing the thing down there, and there was no adjustment. No matter what I did would adjust it. But even here, I put it behind the circle, and then everything was fine. Took the circle out, and then it moved it down. So what I had to figure out to do was I just had to put a hairline behind it so it actually read it and go through it. And that was just, when you're going through it and you burn through of a 500 roll, 200 rolls of labels, just setting it up. That's part of it, right? Those are just part of it. Could those be used in the bottom of epoxy tumblers? Yeah. Now, like the hollow, I'm not 100% sure, because you know how epoxy can repel against some things. It won't stick to it. But on the paper side, that's more that label. I don't think it'd be any problem at all. We could probably try that. And the thing with these is, like these are 2-inch ones. You can get them smaller, you can get them bigger. It all comes down to what you want to do. Don says, need to order Studio 22 tattoos for my dancer's face and hands. Do I send you art in different sizes? Is that correct? Yeah. So you'll do your sheet, which is like, what is it? 8x10. That's what you do your sheet size as, because that's how they're sold, is by the sheet. And then you put all your artwork on there at the size that you needed. So that sheet is print ready. Submit it, order it through the website, and then you are good to go. I ordered the book from Amazon, always looking to improve. So see, we'll get a couple other people in here. You got the book. We can all play along together, right? I'll send out 3 of them. Anybody else that gets on it, whether it's the audio book or the hard copy book, let's get in there and let's see how we can put this to work in our business for you. Got it. You are very welcome. Wonder how well they would stick on hats. I've been testing out a lot, but nothing. So you're talking just for funs and giggles. So you're talking about being able to do, let's see if I can get light and bear, ones like that, like the flex fit ones that are already on there. How these ones would stick to it. Well, let's see. I've got a hat here from Renee, and is that the one that you're talking about? So let's pull one off and let's see, right? Because here's one. We're going to peel it off because this is a hard, thick one. And we're just going to put it right on the rim, or right on the brim, right, yeah, there. And let's see, we'll peel it. You can see and hear the peel. So I think that would stick just fine. If you're going to do that type of thing, I think it would stick just fine on it. And that's the hollow. Let's try one of the gold ones and see, right? One of the bad gold ones. Gold. We'll put that right there. That seems like it's sticking pretty good. Peel. It doesn't seem like it's sticking as much as that, but it could be on there. And did I have a bad paper one? No, I didn't have a bad paper one. So yeah, I think they would hold up just fine, because especially on that, when you're putting it on the brim there, I don't think you'd have any problem. You do your logo, single color logo, just like that, and put it on there. I think that would make perfect sense. Look at that. Another great thing to do. So why not go after it and do it? Got it. You're welcome. I'd be using those. I'd be interested in those for tumblers after you trial it. Yeah, I'll have Corey on the next one that she does. On the paper side of it, it wouldn't be any problem at all. But like I said, if you've got the label printer, Jerry, yeah, if you get a thermal label printer, go ahead and rock it through it and see what works for it. That's when I want to put them on the bill. There we go. 2 birds. We just figured it out, right? Ooh, I like that. A company label on the hat bill. See, this is why we do this. We come together with ideas. So imagine if we get together a group and we're going through this book together. I'm sure we can come up with a bunch of ideas on it. So over it about an hour a day, I want to peel it. So over about an hour a day, I want to peel. So, okay, we'll leave this on here. We'll leave this one on here, and on Wednesday, then they'll be on for 2 days. We'll see how it is. We'll see how that peels off. Does that work for you? Does that work? We'll see. There's our testing. Just remind me on Wednesday to do that. You don't have that toy. Well, then we can definitely print them out for you. We can for sure do that. And I think on the paper ones, I'm going to have Corey kind of pick out some colors that she likes, and that way we'll do it on there. Because the worst thing is that, let's say it doesn't work, we can still use those labels for stuff in-house and there. Yep, it's just a regular thermal printer. And that's the thing, is that we can do way more than those than what we give them credit for. They're more than just label printers. Barcodes, logos, anything. It just isn't shipping. You can do a lot with those. So it is a good tool to have especially if you're shipping a lot. You should have some sort of thermal printer anyway, because it's just cheaper to run. And then when you can see, ooh, I can add other stuff with it. Yeah, why not? Look at that. Because you got to think all those sizes that they come into. You can, and a lot of, it's just going to be black on it. Now there are some that I've seen out there where like they're colored but they're white. I'm going to get some of those in and see how it is, so you can do, kind of a different one. I do have 3 of them. There you go, Don. See, order them up. You can put your stuff on there. Go for it. Knock yourself out. But you're able to do, a good handful of different things with it. And I saw them like, hey, let's try and run these and see how it is. Because for us, it just makes it easier, one, on these labels, just have it on a roll, peel it off, put it on there when we're doing the DTF and putting it together. Because one of the things I did notice I think it's on the holographic ones, on the DTF rolls, they're sticking just fine, but when they're peeling, sometimes the paper backing, it's splitting away from the paper backing. Doesn't affect the print at all, because that's on the outside of the transfer. It's not going to affect anything on the print wise of it. But we have noticed that some of them are splitting away from it. So that's why, hey, we're going to try the next one, and then, we'll get it there, and we'll get it there, and we'll make sure that it'll be right. I'll be on the lookout for those links. I'm going to put over here, links for all. That's what we got. Links for stickers. Thermal. Got it on my list, so we will get that done there. I use my inkjet to print. Jerry, look at what that costs you to print on the inkjet, and then look at what it costs you if you read laser. Because we've got a color laser printer that we use just for invoicing and things like that. Because we had the other one that was black, and one of the kids needed one, so I said take that one. But yeah, it's the cost is way, way cheaper instead of the inkjet. And then on labels, even on that, depending how you're doing your labels, are you doing your labels, if you're shipping a lot, or you're printing on an 8x10 piece of paper and then cutting it down, on the Rollo, you can get the 4x6 labels on a roll. You just set it in there and it just prints off from there. So yeah, I will put the link for book in there too. Let me write that. I got those now on the list, so I'll make sure to put them there. Sweet. I need to do that. I do so many hats I like to promote, and when people leave them on hats, my wife hates it. Yeah. So just remind me on Wednesday. We just put that one on there. You know what? Let's do a fresh one, because that one will peel off here. So fresh one on here. Fresh hat. There it is. We're gonna put it right there, and we're gonna see. Put it on there. We'll see how that one. So we've got one that we've peeled off a few times. We've got one that's just fresh on, so we'll see how it is. Let's see. I had 3 LX900 labels. I went to thermal for my bottle cans. Can't believe how much cheaper. Yeah, the LX900s were $2,700 each. Yeah, when you do the math on it, it definitely makes sense on it. David didn't realize there was a workbook. I had to go back and order that also. See, you're getting all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, there it is. I missed that one. I ordered the book and the workbook. I'm excited to check it out. Woohoo! I will get all those links in there for it. Yes, 8x10, cutting them in half. I'll check out the Rollo. Yeah, I'll put a link for the Rollo in there too, so that way we can get it and we'll have everything on there for it. So it'll be fun and exciting. with that, we've got stuff to do, folks. Like there is now I'm adding links to this, so I'm gonna get DTF rolling. While that's processing, then I'll get links on there. So give me like an hour for links, and we'll get that on there. Because then as soon as that, then I got to go into tattoos and then stickers from there. So that's the day. All right, you guys have an amazing day. Tomorrow, Tuesday with Todd, we're going to talk working with co-opetition. Like a lot of you guys in here, we work together on projects, right? We even though we do the same thing, there's things that I do that you don't do. There's things that you do that I don't do. So when we can come together and work together on projects, it's pretty nice. So we're going to talk about that. There's some local people that we do that with already. So that's going to be the theme of tomorrow night's show, is working with your co-opetition. How to manage that, set the expectations from it, because you don't want it to be totally one-sided, right? What good is it being one-sided? I mean, you want to be able to buy things from them. You want to be able to promote their products, even if it's not something you do on the regular. Is there a way that you can help them out by promoting for them? So, the yin and yang back and forth. So we're going to talk that. Then we'll be back here Wednesday, because we are here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for the morning mindset. And then, that's what we got going on the fence on bundle drop this week. It just depends, because we've got some decent sized orders lined up. And like I said, to take time away from those to do this, it gets a little janky, and deadlines need to be met. So we'll see how that one plays out. But I did. That was a surprise for your mom. That turned out awesome. I really love how that did. Thanks, Jerry. And thanks, Jerry. I will. Stay hydrated, drinking tons of water. I'm not like, I need flavored water, just not straight water, but we'll get through it. All right. You guys have an amazing day. We'll be back here tomorrow for not morning mindset, for Tuesday with Todd tomorrow at 5. Yeah. See, I'm just throwing it all out there. What day is what? 5 p.m. for morning. Jesus, Tuesday with Todd tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central. You guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.